So I picked Sour Patch. This is what took me so long to pick. This I grabbed right away. This I grabbed right away. I mean, those are my two favorite flavors. Last time I did have Fruit Punch, but there were kind of sold out where I was. And this took a long time to pick because the prices of everything had gone up. This was still $1, so I figured, okay, I'm just going to have one of each flavor. I have to hear me eat because you can't see me eat because I cannot take a selfie with that camera because my arms are too short and I have to keep it plugged in, and you shouldn't hold it when it's plugged in because you'll break it more. So that is what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. That is intense. This is a tropical flavor. That's all they had. I can tell it's mango. But how they say, oh, it gets sweet. No, there's a lot more salicylic acid on these than comes on these. You actually have to have it dissolve in your mouth for the flavor to even out because it's intense. They are nice and chewy. Like I like the texture and how they are nice and chewy, like stretchy chewy. It's a different type of texture. I don't like the Haribo ones because they're too hard. These aren't hard. I just think pineapple. I think they get stuck to your teeth, which is bad. Oh my gosh. Now I'm remembering why I don't buy these. I like that one. I don't know what it is. Probably tropical strawberry or something. Purple is the passion fruit. Tropical twist is the orange one. Very heavily mango-y. Paradise punch is the one I actually like. Normally I just rip these open, but the only thing is I just had dinner, so I'm not hungry. Of course, I did that on purpose so I wouldn't eat too many of these. Because I can eat a whole bag in like 1 or 2 days, but I usually don't buy a bag but once every couple of weeks because of that. The flavors are good. They're slightly less intense than this, but that doesn't matter because this tastes better because the salicylic acid on these is less intense. On these is less. Sorry about that. The camera died and I should do this quick before it dies again. Like I said, phone's broken. I was gonna say the salicylic acid is less intense on these, which it is, but the flavor on these is actually way less intense when you factor in the salicylic acid, because while I was waiting to try to fix my camera on the phone, I decided to try all 4 at one time, and that took longer to chew, and then the most of the salicylic acid dissolved, and then I was left with not much flavor at all. So the flavor is actually more intense on here. The salicylic acid is more intense on here. And these aren't the type that I can eat in like 1 or 2 sittings. I cannot do that. I don't usually do that anyway. I usually just take 3 or 4 at a time, but every time I enter the room, I have more. This is what I'm eating. There's only 2, well, technically 1, 2, yeah, there's only 2 flavors in here. There's actually 4 because everything has 2 flavors. But there's only these 2. In the other trolley bag, there's 3. I like these better because they don't stick to your teeth like the other ones do. The salicylic acid is less intense. I think they mix it with sugar. And it's just, like a slight, like, sour taste. Not, like, this is punch you in the face and steal your lunch money, this is delicious. So, there's that. But I do, Choli is my favorite brand of sour candy.